Yo, what's cracking, peeps? Your boy T Money up in the Heezy. Happy Monday. So here I am again, another day, another unboxing, right? So yeah, it's gonna be a nice culmination of coolness that I got in the mail today. I got a T-shirt in from some Instagram company, or maybe not. No, I think what it is a throwback tee from a band that I used to love. Who didn't love my generation? I was jamming out to the record I bought the other day, and I was like, I want to order a T-shirt of this. You guys will see in a second what it is. I think that's what that is, because it's definitely not Fright Rags, definitely not Cavity Colors, so I'm pretty sure that's what that is. And then I got a package from Slaughter FX, and then a package from Diabolique Films, not Diabolic DVD. I forget what this is. I feel like it's like an indie movie or something. And then I got a steelbook from Zabby and a box of goodness from Jesse over at Diabolic DVD. So let's get into the update. We'll start with the T-shirt. Let's see, scissors. Let's see what we get. Yeah. I've been buying into these fucking Instagram company gimmicks lately, like a moron, really, but not really. Like, I haven't been the victim of any scamming or anything. They're all just little companies trying to earn a living, I guess. So yeah, this is really dope. All right, let me get the tag off, and it's got like this old school cheap material, like a T-shirt you would buy from like a band at a show or something. It's got that like material to it, which I love. All right, check it out, guys. Yeah, who didn't love this record, man? This is the first CD I ever bought. I'll never forget, my dad had read an article on Green Day, and I wanted Snoop Dogg. It was the album, like, I think Doggy, I forget what album, Doggy Style, is that a Snoop Dogg album? The one with the dogs in the doghouse. It's like the dog chick, and I don't know. It's like an animated cover. Classic Snoop Dogg album. I wanted to get that. My dad wouldn't let me get it, so he ordered me Green Day Dookie. They came out, obviously, right around the same time, I think, because it was right around that time that they both came out. What am I saying? But yeah, super rad. Love this. And so it turned out that from that record that my dad got me, I became this huge punk fan, and it all was gonna go one way with the hip hop Snoop Dogg. Instead, it went the other way, punk rock, and that was pretty much my middle school and early high school life. Was like, I was super into punk. So anyways, throwback tee. Every once in a while I get into the mood to, you know, way back playbacks, some Dookie, some Insomniac, whatever. I mean, I love punk, so all those bands, No Use for a Name, MXPX, NoFX, all that shit I used to love growing up. So it's pretty rad though. This is pretty, you know, it's just the Dookie album cover, obviously, and yeah, so I'll wear this with pride. And it is a smaller size. So we'll see though. I mean, these shirts just really vary depending on the company. Even like Fright Rags. Like, this is a 3X that I'm wearing now. Sometimes I'll fit into, very rarely, a 2, but usually a 4. And they just, the sizes really fluctuate, I think, especially with Fright Rags, between 4X and 3. But I'm getting off track. So really cool. Psyched for that. All right, let's get into the update portion of the video. Let's start with this Slaughter FX disc. I know it's like an indie flick, I'm sure. Slaughter FX. It's the beauty of having a horrible memory. Oh, awesome. Really rad. So, yes, Boar, finally, on Blu-ray. I saw last week people were starting to, this disc was starting to circulate. People were getting their copies or whatever, but yeah, I had pre-ordered. I can't remember if this was a campaign or just a pre-order, but I definitely jumped on it. Supposedly really good, wild boar, you know, killer boar flick, starring the dude, obviously, from John Jarratt from what the fuck? Yeah, those two movies. Fuck, man, what are those Australian movies in the Outback with John Jarratt, starring John Jarratt? There's 2 of them. Wolf Creek 1 and 2. Anyways, cool. Bill Moseley's in this. Nathan Jones, I think he was the dude from Charlie's Farm. That beast of a man. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, so gruesome yet funny outback splatter. In the harsh yet beautiful Australian outback lives a beast, an animal of staggering size with a ruthless driving need for blood and destruction. If it cares for none, defends its territory with brutal force, and kills with a raw animalistic savagery unlike any have seen before. Believed nothing more than a myth, a legend brought to life by a drunken local, the beast ventures closer to civilization, closer to life, and ultimately closer to death. It's brutal, it's bloodthirsty, it's a fucking bore. Awesome. Yeah, I'm stoked. Really, really stoked. If any of you guys have seen this one yet, let me know your thoughts on it. Again, I just saw last week. Is this an umbrella? Yeah. No, it's not. Sorry, it's Slaughter FX, but definitely some Aussie Outback goodness. Killer boar flick, awesome, starring John Jarratt. You really can't go wrong. Again, let me know your thoughts if you've seen that one. Let's get into this. No, let's get into this. No, let's get into this. This is from Diabolique Films, so I'm really curious as to what this is, because I know it's not Diabolic DVD, and it's on the tip of my tongue, but I'm just not remembering. Sorry guys, struggling to open this up. Not easy. And I still can't see what the movie is. Alright, got it. Cool. Oh yeah, that's right. So I did order this, didn't I? This is Hammer Horror, the Warner Bros. Years. So what this is I believe, is a untold. It's the untold story of Hammer at Warner Bros. And the relationship that produced some of the British company's finest films. So this is again, somebody had posted about this on Instagram, and I immediately wanted to grab it, being a huge fan of Hammer. This was pricey, if I can remember correctly, but I'm trying to open it up here. So awesome. Yeah, I mean, I love me some documentaries, and what better than a documentary on a production company that I love. So inside this release you get, it doesn't say whether it's what region it is, but I think it's region A. Diabolique Films. And it says, the fascinating story of the classic Hammer films from Warner Bros. Is finally told in this unprecedented 90-minute documentary feature, Hammer Horror, the Warner Bros. Years, featuring exclusive interviews with some of the key players from that period, as well as authors and historians like Sir Christopher Frayling and Jonathan Rigby. Also included are rare production stills, previously unseen film footage, Hammer's original shooting locations, and access to previously unpublished archive documents. So awesome. So if you're a fan, retro horror, I'm pointing at you. Not sure if you're aware of this or not, but I can send you a link for it if anybody's interested in it, but I'm excited to check it out for sure. Awesome. Okay, next up we have a package from Safi, and what this, I believe, is a steelbook of one of my favorite werewolf movies of all time, of course. And this is what I thought was coming in last week when I did that UK unboxing. I thought it was going to be this, but it was something else. I don't even remember what, but it wasn't this. Beautiful. Nice little J card. Excellent movie, The Howling. This is a Studio Canal Zavvi exclusive. Maybe not. You might be able to get it on Amazon UK, but I don't know. But yeah, we've all seen this movie. There's no sense in dissecting it, but this particular release is just, I really actually dug the simplicity of the cover artwork, and I love Studio Canal. Like, I bought all those playback, what do you call it, replay releases of the Hammer films, and so when I can, I do purchase steelbooks from Studio Canal, and yeah, one of the best films. Special features, brand new special features: Howling's Eternal with producer Stephen A. Lane, cut to shreds with editor Mark Goldblatt, interviews with co-writer Terrence Winkless, and stop motion animator David Allen. Horror's Hallowed Ground, a look at the film's locations. I wonder if they ripped that from the Scream Factory release. I'm not sure. But I'll have to compare this to some of my other Howling releases, and I'll let you guys know what the deal is. I actually just grabbed the Steelbook from Scream Factory too, so that'd be interesting to do a little comparison video. I'm assuming the transfer is probably going to be the same. Hey dudes, sorry about that. I ran out of space memory on my camera, so everything happens for a reason, because I've decided to grab, give you guys a little bonus section in the middle of this video, do a little comparison of Scream Factory's version of The Howling and the Studio Canal Zavvi exclusive that I just grabbed. So, looks to me, just from browsing on the back, the Scream Factory release has more features. I'm just going to go like that so you can pause it on your own time. Sorry about the glare too. And do a little compare contrast on your own time there. But briefly, special features on the Scream Factory release. We have commentary with Joe Dante and actors Dee Wallace, Christopher Stone, and Robert Picardo, which is not on this release. This release, you get an audio commentary with author Gary Brander. Audio commentary, and that's included on the Scream Factory release. So far, Scream Factory's got the advantage here. Howling's Eternal, an interview with executive producer Stephen A. Lane. Cut to shreds. Okay, so those are two features that are included on both of the releases. Interviews with co-writer Terrence Winkless and stop-motion animator, so those are on both of these. Unleashing the Beast, the Making of the Howling Vintage featurette is on the Scream Factory release. Making a Monster Movie Inside the Howling Vintage featurette as well on here. Okay, so guys, easily this release from Scream Factory knocks the shit out of this release from Studio Canal. The difference being that this one has everything that this one has except 10 times more. So, if that can save you guys a few bucks, learning from my mistakes, definitely order the Steelbook from Scream Factory if you're going to grab this movie at all on Steel. They're both Steel, so yes. So anyway, cool. Glad I did that. Last up, we have a package from the fine folks over at Diabolic DVD. And what did I drop? Boar. Sorry, Boar fell. So yeah, I feel like I always say excited, because I am always excited. It's exciting. But I am stoked to take a look-see in here and see what we got. So we've got 4 Blu-rays in this package. And big ups to Jesse over at Diabolic for always doing an amazing job shipping, exceptional shipping, fast, good, excellent. I ordered this on Friday. It's Monday. They're here. Thursday. It's Monday. They're here. Doesn't get much better than that, folks. So yeah, 4 films here, all from NSM Records. I went a little crazy because I had picked up Death Wish and Death Wish 2 recently on Blu-ray, and so the uncut versions of both parts 3, 4, and 5 were available from NSM Records. I love NSM Records. Anything they do, whether it's a steelbook, a media book, a fucking lenticular steelbook, it doesn't matter. They put out really good stuff. Black case Blu-rays, whatever it may be. They're just, packaging is great. Special features are great. They always give you uncut versions of the films. They're usually all region as well. I'm not sure if this one is. It does say B on the back, but NSM Records does do all region as well. So be wary. I can't give you a definite answer on that one. But so we have Death Wish 3, the uncut version, remastered, digitally remastered. Not many extras on any of these. So you're basically paying for digital remasters of the films, uncut versions as well, which is huge. So there's there's part 4. Extras on, yeah, they're just trailers for extras, so you don't get shit for extras. But let's pop one of these bad Larrys open and just take a look-see at what we get for the inners. I'm assuming they're all going to be the same, so I won't take up your guys' time, but you do get reversible cover artwork, and it's basically the same artwork, except no ratings logo, so there's no eyesore. And awesome. So yeah, I'll be turning them all inside out just like that, and featuring them just like that. Yeah, just trailers, so no special features, but again, HD Masters, uncut versions of all 3 films. So if you're a fan of Death Wish, you're a fan of Chucky B, grab them for Sheezy. And last but certainly not least is a movie I've never seen before, starring the great Billy Blanks and Bolo Young. We have TC 2000, the German edition. This movie I don't know a lot about, I'm not going to lie, but it's a 1992 martial arts action, you know, that dirty 80s and late 80s, early 90s, like Double Dragon Streets type action flick. I think it's similar to that. And you've got fucking the main character there just playing an absolute fucking badass. Look at that cover artwork. It's pretty rad. Totally looks like a Terminator, you know, 90s action ripoff. But I had never seen this one before, TC 2000, and Diabolic had some available. I went to purchase it. They sold out almost instantly, so I didn't get a chance. So I signed up. Guys, if you're on Diabolic and if there's ever a release that you're interested in that sells out, there's a link that you can click on, and it's basically just signing up for an alert when they do get them back in stock. That way, you know, you have that option. So there's your reversible cover artwork. It's all in German either way you look at it. So, but I don't know. I kind of dig the red, but nah, I'm gonna go with the cover that they have featured. So anyway, yeah, that's what happened. Anything that's sold out on Diabolic, I've been signing up for alerts, and then when they come in, because movies like this that don't get, this is probably limited, you know, a few thousand copies existing out there. You got to get them quick because they sell out pretty darn fast. But if anybody's seen TC 2000 starring Billy Blanks, let me know. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. What am I in for? Van Damme-esque. Van Damme meets freaking Jackie Chan meets Die Hard meets Charles Bronson meets Walker Texas Ranger. I don't know. 90s mashup. Goodness. Alright, sorry, camera tilted. Thanks for watching as always, guys. Talk to you soon. Have a great night. Peace.